Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. Sunil here. Can you hear me? Please confirm in the chat box. Superb. Thank you very much for the super response. We are crossing close to 1800 participants. Okay. Thank you very much. This is much more than what I have expected. I hope you will enjoy every session of AWS. Thank you for your responses. Let's stop the chat so that we can focus on the training. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you one and all. Thank you one and all. Let's stop the chat so that we can focus on the training. What's our agenda for today's session? So we'll understand what is AWS. Okay. Even though you're completely zero in AWS, even though you're completely zero in AWS, you'll clearly understand what does AWS means, and day by day you'll get much more interested towards the AWS cloud platform. To start with, we'll have an introduction about myself. First, I'll have an introduction, and I welcome introduction from the participants, not all. If whoever wants to introduce themselves, they can raise their hand and they can introduce themselves, and then we'll understand what is AWS, what is cloud platform, why cloud platform is one of the preferred platform by the clients, and what are the advantages of cloud platform. We'll understand what is the course contents which are covered as part of this training course, and this training is designed for what kind of target audience. So all these questions will be cleared by the end of the session. This is our agenda for today's session. To start with, I'll have quick introduction about myself. My name is Sunil Kopavarapu. I have total 10 years of experience in the IT industry. First 4 years of experience, I worked in Oracle applications platform as a technical and functional consultant. And then I have shifted my platform from Oracle applications to AWS and DevOps. Okay. 6.5 years of experience I'm having in AWS and DevOps, close to 3.5 years of experience I have in Oracle applications. I'm based out of Hyderabad. So this is about a quick introduction about myself. So obviously we cannot have introduction of all the participants. So whoever wants to have an introduction about themselves, let's have some time. Let's spend some time. Let's have a human interaction in this virtual training. So to start with, Raghavendra. Good morning. Thank you for joining. May I have your introduction, please? You are allowed to unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, good morning, sir.
Hi, Fani Raghavendra. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, may I know your introduction, please?
Thanks for giving this opportunity. It's a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you, Raghavendra.
So I'm working as a SQL Server DBA and I have around 11 years of experience.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm basically looking for a platform change, and as everybody wants cloud and advanced technology, so that is one of the reasons to choose this particular.
You're right, Raghavendra. As you know, day by day, the database is becoming autonomous, isn't it? When database becomes autonomous, there's no less need for administrators. Am I right, Raghavendra? So it's a right time to migrate ourselves to cloud platform so that you can explore ourselves to for a better career. Thank you, Raghavendra. And how do you got to know about this training?
You're one of my friend. You have a super fan follow.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
So you got
you don't need any advertisements or ads. So you are a brand ambassador for AWS and DevOps.
thank you. Thank you.
So your teaching skills and everything are excellent.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
I've
you.
already joined DevOps. So my
Oh,
question here is,
you already are also joining DevOps. Okay.
yeah, I already joined DevOps and
Okay.
it's going good so far.
Okay.
So my question is, without having zero knowledge, so how can we enter into this cloud platform? So I see so many
No,
participants are
you
also
have
there here.
there is no prerequisite for AWS, especially in this course. Okay, this is a beginner to medium level course. So you do, even though you're completely zero in cloud platform, you're completely zero in what is AWS, you'll easily understand and you can easily master the AWS. Okay, but if you want to switch your platform, obviously cloud, you should have a good skills so that you can successfully switch your platform from the current platform to cloud. Okay, so Raghavendra, I hope you'll enjoy this training like DevOps. Okay, thank
Thank
you
you, sir.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much. Hey. Good morning, Anwar Sheikh.
Yeah, hi Sunil.
How are you
Good
doing,
morning.
Anwar?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks. How are you, Sunil?
Doing well, thank you.
Yeah, I have total 8 years of experience in application support.
Very
So
good.
I want to, because all my applications are moved to AWS and DevOps. So I want to learn
You
AWS.
have to. Okay, you
Yeah.
already know AWS or you're
No,
completely
no,
new to
no,
it?
no,
Hmm,
no. I'm completely new.
completely new
And
to it. I,
and moreover,
I hope, Anwar, you know how exactly you happen to know that the applications are slowly migrating to cloud.
yes,
That means slowly industry is going towards cloud. Okay, when
yeah,
industry is going towards cloud, we should catch up the first technology and this, isn't it? Master it so that we can get the advantage,
yeah,
especially in this IT industry. Okay,
yeah,
upgrading
and
ourselves is very, very important. Huh?
yeah, and moreover, I already was a student in Oracle Labs.
Oh God,
Yeah,
how many
we
years
were.
back?
I think 6 years back.
Oh my God.
We both talk personally as well that time.
Is that okay? Okay,
Yeah,
you're
Oracle
from
Labs.
which city?
Actually, I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Guntur.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I was worked for Tech Mahindra and L&T Infotech in Pune location.
So you
Recently,
already attended my training 6 years back in Oracle platform. Now you're again attending on AWS and DevOps.
yeah,
Nice to meet you, Anwar. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Anwar.
much. Yeah.
Neeladri Roy. Good morning. Welcome
Yeah,
to the session.
Sunil. Good morning, Sunil. Yeah,
Good morning.
same case. My career path is same like you.
Mm-hmm.
I also attended a couple of years back. You were already having an website for on Oracle apps actually.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I also attended some of your referred some of your websites and followed
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. I am also coming from the same background like you. I am also from Oracle Apps ERP Techno Functional.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm already certified in Oracle Cloud, the foundation one.
Okay.
But as a project perspective, we have to learn the AWS. And I
Mm-hmm.
already joined your 75 batch for a couple of days, but due to some health issues, I couldn't complete the remaining classes. So my question is, how did you switch from Oracle to AWS? How to look for the path so that I can easily
You can
switch it.
also easily switch it.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm already having 14 years of experience. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
working as a solution architect in Oracle. So, but as the cloud is
Mm-hmm.
trended, so I thought to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
It's easy, Neeladri. There are many successful professionals has changed their platform from Informatica testing. Okay, ETL, Cognos. So these guys, they have moved mainframes. So legacy technologies, they have successfully changed their platform to cloud. Okay, especially AWS and DevOps. Okay, so Neeladri, you will understand eventually. The first most thing is to acquire the skills. The first most highest concern is to acquire the skills. Once you clearly acquire the skills, you can easily crack the interview. That's not at all a problem. Thank you, Neeladri. Thank you for your
Thank you, Sunil.
thank you.
Yeah, and you, at one point you are really a wonderful instructor. I already followed your 75 batches class, and already followed you on LinkedIn. It
Thank you,
was nice to
Neeladri.
have you in this platform.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
very active in LinkedIn, but I definitely
Yes,
meet up to your expectations, Neeladri. Thank you.
definitely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jatin Agarwal, good morning. How are you doing today?
So I'm doing good. How are you doing, Sunil?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Welcome to the session, Jatin.
Yeah, so this is my first of the session in the AWS. I am based in the Singapore, so I'm not in the India, but I'm Indian.
Mm-hmm.
But due to the COVID reasons, we are not able to go there and come back. So that's the reason. So I'm very much interested in the AWS because as the whole of the world is now moving to the application is moving. No one wants to have a on-premises application,
You're
which
right.
they wanted. Every in the organization, and with the COVID, every organization is now trying to move its application to
And
the
in
AWS.
fact, Jatin, COVID is driving this technology much more.
Correct. You are correct, because everyone doesn't wants that with the COVID. Everyone wants to digitalize. Even like a shopkeeper to a big organizations. Everyone gives the drive, and this is the platform when you are having the ample amount of money and resources, and you can do it, because here you don't, because the actually the revenue is not growing, and you have the time with whatever the revenue you have, you can just digitalize yourself.
Yes.
So in one word, I say that everyone in the world is digitalizing.
Okay.
So AWS, there are the three main
may know your current
champions.
experience in which
Yeah, so
platform?
I have 11 years of experience. That is in totally Java solutions architecture. So I'm a solution architect in the DBS Bank. So so actually the bank is also, many banks are moving, because actually
cloud.
banks have the issues now. They don't want to move them to the AWS because of the security reasons and all. Not most in the world, there are very few banks which are now have moved. So now everyone is want to move it, because everyone wants to scale it horizontally to their systems on the AWS. And so that's why I want
So
to.
you know AWS, or you're completely new to it?
So it's not like I completely know. I have worked on the PCF, not the AWS, like cloud. So I have worked on the PCF, Azure, but AWS I have used only some of the things like the S3 and for AWS Forget and the Cloud Formation. So some of the like areas I have
Only
worked on it.
2 to 3 services you have worked on.
Yeah, so not end to end. So that's why one of my friends, Aditya Thakur, has been touch with me, and he given your reference that you are
I
very
know
good
him.
on Scrum.
Yeah.
He given me this your reference that he's a very good, and he has done the AWS Solution Architect Associate
Oh,
also, and
he
cleared it also.
cleared it. Wow,
Yeah, he
congrats.
cleared it. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's why I just got a confidence that if, because he's a very fresher, he's around 2 or 3 years experience. So when he can clear it, because I have this, because I don't clear many of the certifications as
No
of now.
problem.
So
You
that
can
gives me a
definitely clear
boost
it.
up that if anyone can do it, why can't I? So, and right now, if just for all the one in this because AWS is giving 50% discount on the AWS certification from if you join one of their challenges.
Okay.
So on the associate, so if we join it till 15th October, so we can get a solution architect 50% discount on the exam fees also.
Okay, Jatin. Thank you. Thank you for your
Thanks, Sunil.
confidence. We will enjoy this training. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your time, Sunil.
So let's have a couple of interactions, and then we'll get into the agenda for today's session. Okay. Balaji, good morning.
Good morning, Sunil. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Balaji. How are you?
I'm fine, Sunil.
May I know yours about yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically from Bangalore, and I was working as a data center administration.
Okay.
And currently, like I'm working as a vulnerability management. Like I'm purely into remediation part.
Okay.
So like I am very much interested in switching to the cloud technology. I have already done my training 4-5 years back on AWS. Like I need a brush up on this.
Okay.
And one of my manager referred you.
Okay. Thank you, Balaji. Thank you for your introduction. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you'll enjoy this training.
Sure.
Nekwa, how are you doing? Good evening, by the way.
Good evening, sir.
Happy to hear you. May I have your introduction, your location, and your experience, please?
Yeah, I'm in Canada, in Alberta. I'm in your other DevOps class. Class 76.
Okay.
Yeah, my experience. I did some AWS before, but I wasn't satisfied. And then somebody introduced you to me, and I went straight to the DevOps one, which I'm very, very grateful and happy for the way you teach. Your teaching skills are really good. So I'm understanding everything that I needed to understand. And I'm hoping that this one that I've started now will be able to grab everything as far as solution architect is concerned.
Yes, sure. Okay, definitely you can do that, Nekwa. By the way, what's time for you now?
Now it's 11:48 p.m.
So can you manage the live training at this time? Odd time for you?
I'm determined. My eyes are looking for jobs, so the energy is high.
Okay. All the
Yes.
best.
Can I have a question? Ask a question before you go.
Yeah.
How free is this course? Is it free or some strings are attached?
The live training is absolutely free. Okay.
Live training is this one we are doing now?
It's
to the end?
absolutely free. Okay.
Okay.
But in case if you want the recordings of the sessions, you need to pay a nominal amount of 999 Indian rupees. That's nothing but $16. That's all.
My goodness Christ. Okay, can you send? When is the link going to be available for the payment?
So don't worry, we'll send you. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay, it was really hard for some of us to get the timing. The time difference is really massive. Anyway, we are here.
Hundreds of people are purely dependent on recordings. I hope you know
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Clinton, welcome to the session. Sorry, you're not in raise hands. Okay. One more introduction so that we get into action. Maruf. Maruf Khan. Good morning, Maruf. By default, you'll be on mute. You have to unmute and talk.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
It's okay, sir. Hello, sir. How are you?
Doing well, Maruf. How are you doing?
Sir, I am not from IT or computer. I was an survey engineer in Saudi Arabia, but this corona epidemic, I came back to India. And my friend, he is already your student, SM Faizan. He suggested me to join AWS. He told me if you will learn AWS, I will try to give you an opportunity in my company.
Okay, good that you got some
But sir, I want to
chance.
ask one thing. I know nothing about computer. Means normally Gmail or typing in words. After that, I don't know anything about the computer. Is it okay for me to join this course?
You are okay to join the course, but you have to promise that you have to do a lot of hard work. Right? Understand how exactly the IT industry works. You have to have a lot of exposure. Okay, spend every day learning more about computers, learning more about softwares, learning more about infrastructure. Okay, from myself, I put my complete effort to make sure that it is understandable from a layman to a 10 years experience candidate also. Okay, that's my promise.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Let's move on. Okay. So we had introduction. So let's jump into AWS. Okay. If anybody asks you what is AWS, what will be your best answer? If anybody asks you what is AWS, stands for Amazon Web Services. The abbreviation is Amazon Web Services. If anybody asks you what is AWS, your answer should be a cloud platform. If anybody asks you what is AWS, your answer should be a cloud platform. AWS is a cloud platform. It's a platform, which is nothing but a collection of services. AWS is a platform. So if you're not comfortable with the term called cloud, don't worry. It's a platform which is nothing but collection of services. Definitely next question comes to your mind is, Sunil, can you define what is a service? Sunil, you said that AWS is a cloud platform which is nothing but collection of services. So define what is a service. Let's try to understand what you mean by service. We all use Google Drive, isn't it? We all use Google Drive. Agree or not? Isn't it? What is Google Drive? It's a storage service. I have some videos, I have some photos, I have some documents. I want to save my documents not in my personal laptop. I want to save it. I can save it on Google Drive. So what is Google Drive? It's a service. What service is storage service provided by Google? What is Gmail? It's an email service provided by Google. So like this, these are some examples of services. Service can do a specific functionality. It has some specific utility. Service is having a specific utility which helps the clients. So like this, AWS is a collection of services. This combination of services together is nothing but a cloud platform, as simple as that. Don't think something complex. AWS, cloud, all the latest technologies are more simple. You have to unwind yourself. That's it first. Before learning, you have to unwind yourself. AWS is nothing special. It is collection of services. Together is called as a cloud platform. Clear? Clear about this? And if you want to have a cloud platform, these are examples of services. So let's get into the concept. What is AWS? Before getting into AWS, let's have an understanding about Amazon. Amazon is the name of the organization. It's a multi-billion-dollar company headquartered in Seattle, USA. In 1995, Jeff Bezos is the founder of Amazon. He started an online bookstore. First, he started as an online bookstore. When at what year? In the year 1995. Soon they have added their products. They are into selling of DVDs, CD players, videos, MP3, gaming equipments, electronics, and hardware devices also. So this is how the organization started. The company produces, this Amazon produces popular hardware. I hope you know it, Kindle ebook for reader. So this is about Amazon. Now in the year, Amazon started in the year 1995, but in the year 2006, Amazon officially launched this platform called as Amazon Web Services. It's a cloud platform. Now it is the leading cloud platform in the world. So when this AWS all started in the year 2006, now it's 21, close to 15 years back. Amazon has started this platform called Amazon Web Services in the year 2006. Now it is collection of it's now the leading cloud platform in the world. Let's learn more about this. Let's learn more about this. What is, you can see the slide now. What is AWS? It's a collection of, ignore this technical jargons. Ignore this technical jargons, remote computing, focus here. AWS is a collection of services that together makes a cloud platform. That's it. AWS is a collection of services together makes a cloud platform, and this is offered over the internet by Amazon. If you want to use these services, you need to have an internet connectivity. Agree or not? Google Drive is a storage service. If you want to use a Google Drive, you need to have Google providing that service over the internet. So AWS is collection of services, service 1, service 2, service 5, service 10. So it's collection of services. This combination of services is called as a cloud platform offered over the internet. So obviously next question comes to your mind is, Sunil, as you're saying that AWS is a collection of services, can you show me how many services are there? What are the list of services? I want to experience this. Let's experience it. If you want to experience this collection of services, the URL is aws.amazon.com. As my first statement says that AWS is nothing but collection of services. Let's experience where exactly these services are and how many services are there. What are the names of the services? Let's experience practical. If you want to experience this AWS, the URL is aws.amazon.com. So I want to show you this. Let's log into AWS. Let's get into practicals. The URL is aws.amazon.com. I have an AWS account. So I'm signing into my AWS account. I'm logging into my AWS cloud platform. Logged in. I have logged into AWS. What does AWS said? What did I say? AWS is collection of services. I have logged into AWS. You can see this is the landing page. Can you see here services? Yes, as simple as that. When you click on this, you'll get a list of services. This combination of services is nothing but AWS cloud. So you are curious to know list of services, drop down this, click on this list. These are all the list of services what AWS provides. Hell lot of services. Look at this. Look at the number of services what AWS provides. Close to 200 or 250 services AWS provides. These are all the list of services AWS provides: EC2, Lightsail, Lambda, S3, Ground Station, RoboMaker, support, managed services, messaging queue service, notification service, queuing service, private network, database related services, migration related services, governance related services, analytics related services. So I hope I am clear in what I have explained. Look at this. AWS is nothing but a collection of services. Together makes a cloud platform offered over the internet. And if you want to log in, if you want to experience these services, if you want to work these services, you have to log into AWS and then start working with the service. If you want, if as AWS is providing these many number of services, as AWS is providing these many number of services to all over the world, to customers all over the world, as AWS is providing these many number of services to the customers all over the world, to provide these many number of services, they are maintaining data centers. AWS is maintaining data centers in 25 regions. To provide these many number of services to customers all over the world, AWS having their data centers in 25 geographical regions. Please look at the next point. AWS located, when I say located, AWS data centers are located in 25 regions. Each region is in one single country. If you want to see where exactly AWS organization is maintaining their data centers, you can search in Google AWS Global Infrastructure Map. Yes, I want to know where exactly AWS is having their data centers. Search for AWS Global Infrastructure Map. So pick up the first link that is from the right side, aws.amazon.com. You can see the global infrastructure. Scroll down. AWS is having their data centers in 25 regions. Scroll down. These blue circles are nothing but regions. You can see these are the regions AWS is having their data centers. They're having data centers in Australia. They're having their Tokyo. They have it in China. They have it in India, Mumbai. They have it in America. They have it in South America. They have it in Africa, Europe. To cater the customers, AWS is having millions of customers all over the world. To provide these many number of services to customers all over the world, they are maintaining the data centers all over the world. 25 countries, they are maintaining the data centers to meet their customers all over the world. And the orange circles are the new data centers which are coming on. Quick observation, we are having one more new data center in Hyderabad. So I hope it is very clear. Come back to the base point. AWS is nothing but set of services. They're close to 250 services, and to provide these many number of services, AWS are maintaining the data centers in 25 countries. Okay, if you want to experience these services, the URL is aws.amazon.com. Perfect. Perfect. Now, what does AWS offer? What does, in fact, AWS, every cloud platform provider, AWS is one example of cloud platform provider. Coming back to the point, AWS is a collection of services offered over the internet. So do not think that the only cloud platform in the world is AWS. There are many cloud platform providers similar to AWS. One example of a cloud platform is AWS. AWS is one example of a cloud platform similar to AWS. There are many other cloud platform providers in the world. We have Microsoft is also providing a cloud platform that is called Microsoft Azure. Google is also providing a cloud platform. Google GCP stands for Google Cloud Platform. These are the top 3 cloud platform providers in the world. The number 1 cloud platform provider is AWS. The number 2 cloud platform provider as of now is Azure. The 3rd cloud platform provider is GCP. These are the top 3 cloud platform providers in the market. All are the same. AWS is collection of services offered to the internet. Similarly, Azure is also collection of services offered over the internet. Similarly, GCP is also a collection of services offered over the internet. That's why they're all under one umbrella, cloud platform providers. And we are learning the top 1 cloud platform in the world that's called as an AWS. Now, what AWS provides? In fact, every cloud platform provides. Please look at the slide. What does AWS offer? AWS offers availability, scalability, pay as you go. These are the 3 points because of which AWS is the preferred cloud platform. Not only AWS, the cloud platform is preferred by the clients. Every client who chooses the AWS or a cloud platform will have these 3 advantages: availability, scalability, pay as you go basis. Let's try to understand the conceptual knowledge of availability with respect to cloud. What is availability? What is scalability? What is pay as you go basis? Let's try to understand in this session. Availability. What does that availability means? Look at this. Let's try to understand the concept of these 3 terminologies: availability, scalability, and pay as you go basis in a more simpler way. Let's try to understand the concept of availability in a more simpler way. So I want to have a quick interaction with Archana. Can you hear me, Archana? You are allowed to unmute and talk. Can we have a talk, Archana? You are allowed to unmute and talk. Can you hear me? Naina Ja, can you hear me? You are allowed to unmute and talk. Trisha Rani, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello Sunil.
Hi Trisha, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
Can we have an interaction for a couple of minutes
Yeah,
to
sure.
understand the concept of availability? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. I have some images. I have some documents. I have some videos. I have some audio files. I want to save this data. Generally, if you want to save this data, what we do, we buy a pen drive, isn't it, Trisha? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it? We buy a pen drive, and I bought a pen drive, and then I have saved my data. I am expecting that I have some data. So I bought a pen drive and I have stored my audio files. I have stored my video files. I have some documents. Everything I have stored in my pen drive. Okay, those are very important data. I have stored it in my pen drive. Clear, Trisha? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my pen drive is at home. Okay, my pen drive is at home, and I am at office.
Okay.
My pen drive I left at my home. Right now I am in office. Can I access my data?
No, it's difficult to access.
It's impossible. You cannot access the data right away because the hardware is not at your location. Am I right? The
Yeah.
pen drive is at your home, and I am at office. So now can I access my data? Obviously you cannot access my data. You can access the data only when the hardware is with you. Agree?
Yes.
Only hardware is with me. Hardware is nothing but the pen drive is with me. The point is, this way of storing the data is pen drive is not 100% available. Agree?
Yeah.
Can you say it is 100% available? It is available only when the hardware is with you, but it is when the hardware is not at your location. Obviously you cannot access the data, isn't it, Trisha? So this is not the
Yeah.
right way with respect to cloud platform. Your cloud platform says that if you are using the cloud platform to do anything, for example, with respect to our case called storing the data, it is 100% available at any point of time, at anywhere from the world. The only thing what you need is a internet connection, isn't it, Trisha? Instead of storing the pen drive, instead of buying the pen drive and storing my data in the pen drive, if I store my data in Google Drive, Trisha, that makes my work more simplified. I can access my data. I may be at home, I may be at office, I may be at a different location, but any point of time, I can connect to my Google Drive and access my data. That's concept of availability. At any point of time, AWS promises that your infrastructure is available at any point of time. Got it? That's concept of availability. There's no concept that it is not available. AWS is always available to cater the customers all over the world. Clear? The concept of availability. Clear, Trisha? AWS promises 11 nines of availability. That is almost 100% available. Okay. So this is the concept of availability. Am I clear, Trisha?
Yeah, clear.
So when you use AWS cloud, it is always 100% available on demand. Clear, Trisha? Did you understand the concept of availability? You will never get a chance. You will never get a scenario that the infrastructure is not available. Clear? Clear?
Yes, the
Okay.
only thing is like we have an internet connection.
The only prerequisite is that you need to have internet connection. All the services are offered over the internet. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Let's try to understand the second term, Trisha, scalability. Any idea what do you mean by scalability?
Like
Any idea what do you mean by scalability? No
like,
idea?
not much.
Okay. Let's say I bought a pen drive of 16 GB. What is the size of the pen drive?
Okay.
I bought a
16.
pen drive. The size of the pen drive is 16 GB. Okay. Now I want to store some data.
Okay.
I started storing them data. After a couple of months, then I got to know that the 16 GB pen drive is not sufficient for me. Are you understanding, Trisha? I bought a pen drive of 16 GB of space. I started using my pen drive. After 1 month, I got to know that the 16 GB is not sufficient for me. That means the investment which I have done it in procuring the hardware is not appropriate to my requirements. Agree or not, Trisha? Isn't it? So that means this particular investment, what you have done it on the hardware, is not appropriate as per my requirement. Agree or not? So that means this particular pen drive is not scalable. Now, can I increase the size of my pen drive which I bought it?
No.
No,
you
this is
can-
not scalable. Scalable is nothing but ability to grow in size.
Okay.
The term scalability refers to ability to grow in size. Is my pen drive which I have bought it of size 16 GB, is it scalable? No, it's not scalable. It is fixed of 16 GB, isn't it? The term scalability refers to ability to grow in size instantly, instant elasticity. You should able to scale up as well as scale down. The customers who selects AWS as a cloud platform eliminate the guessing the infrastructure capacity. You don't need to worry about the infrastructure capacity. You can at any point of time use the infrastructure. You can scale up the infrastructure. You can scale down the infrastructure. Let's make concept very simple. Trisha, when you want to buy a laptop, we think many times, should I buy laptop of 8 GB memory? Okay.
Yes.
Or should I buy the laptop of 4 GB RAM? Should I buy i7 processor or should I buy i5 processor? Should I buy a storage of 500 GB or should I go with the 1 TB? We think twice, we think thrice, isn't it? Before procuring a particular laptop, because after buying the laptop, it is fixed. You cannot increase. Agree or not, Trisha? Can you increase the one for 8 GB storage to 32 GB storage in your laptop? No, it's fixed. So when clients invest on hardware, it's very difficult to guess whether this hardware which they are investing is suitable to the future requirements. The future requirements, the business may increase or business may decrease, but the hardware, there's no concept of scalability. Instead of investing on hardware, if the organizations select the AWS cloud platform is having a concept of scalability. At any point of time, you can increase the infrastructure what the business wants. At the same time, you can decrease the infrastructure. You don't need to worry about guessing the infrastructure needs because it is scalable. Clear, Trisha? Availability and scalability. Clear about this? Availability, at any point of time your infrastructure is available. Okay, so at any point of time we can scalable. These are the important features which are driving the cloud platform. Okay.
Yes.
Next, pay as you go basis. What does this say? Low ongoing cost. Okay, low ongoing cost, pay as you go basis pricing, no upfront expenses, no long-term commitments. Okay, what does that mean? Let's, for example, I want to travel from my city. Let's make this in a simpler terms. I want to travel from my city. Currently, I'm in Hyderabad. I want to travel to Bangalore. I want to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay, option one, I can buy a car. Agree? I can buy a car and then I can travel by myself from Hyderabad to Bangalore. This is option one. In this case, what I'm doing, I'm investing on the infrastructure. Okay, and then I'm using the infrastructure. Got it? Option two, you can hire a car, agree? Isn't it, Trisha?
Yeah.
I can hire a car whenever I want, and then I can travel on my car which I have hired it. So this is called as pay only for what you want. Okay, so let's say you buy a car. After buying the car, you got to know that this car is a 4-seater capacity. Now you want to have 8 persons to travel. So obviously this infrastructure is not suiting your requirement, isn't it? Requirements are dynamic. Requirements are not static, especially in this era. In this era of business, requirements, you cannot guess the requirements, how typical the requirement is. When the requirements are dynamic, you can, if you buy the infrastructure, assuming that the requirement is static, that infrastructure may not satisfy the future requirements, isn't it? So many clients, rather than upfront investing on their infrastructure, okay, so they are choosing AWS so that they can pay only for the amount of infrastructure what they have used. Are you understanding, Trisha? Okay, if they are not using the infrastructure, they will not pay at all. If they're using more infrastructure, they'll pay it. So this is called as pay as you go basis. These are the 3 important concepts which are driving cloud. Many clients are moving to cloud. Netflix runs on cloud.
Yes.
Look at the company's businesses runs on cloud. Look at this. Top 10 AWS clients. Netflix runs on cloud. LinkedIn runs on. Facebook runs on cloud. Tisha, have you seen Facebook down? Have you seen any time Facebook is down? Never. There's no downtime. Always available, scalable, and pay as you go basis. If these companies who have Facebook is having customers all over the world, agree or not, users all over the world. Okay, it's very difficult for them to maintain their data centers in different countries to cater the customers all over the world. Instead, they go for AWS. That makes the job very simplified. So many clients are preferring the cloud platform because of 3 advantages. Not only AWS, many clients are preferring the cloud platform because of these advantages available. At any point of time, they don't want their applications to go down. Scalable, yes, they can increase the scale size. Do you know, in the pandemic season, the OTT platform business has increased 3 times. In this pandemic season, the OTT platform business has increased by 3 times. Scalable, they are able to achieve their unexpected demand because they are running on cloud and pay as you go basis. They'll pay only for the amount of infrastructure what they have used. These are the 3 important concepts which are driving the cloud platform. I hope I'm very clear. Thank you for your time, Trisha.
Thank you.
Availability, scalability, and ability to grow in size. Perfect. There are many cloud platform providers similar to AWS. These advantages are available for everyone. Availability, scalability, pay as you go basis are the advantages not only specific to AWS. These are the advantages for all cloud platform providers like Microsoft, Google. There are many other cloud platforms. If you look at the Gartner matrix, Gartner is a market research organization. They have done the research work and they have given a report. The leading cloud platform provider is AWS. The competitors of AWS are Microsoft, Azure, and GCP. These are the top 3 cloud platform providers in the world. There are many other cloud platform providers in the world. You can also see Alibaba Cloud. Oracle is also having their own cloud. That's called as an Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. There are many other cloud platform providers, but these are the top 3. These are the top 3 cloud platform providers in the world, and we are learning the leading cloud platform, that is AWS. Obviously, many questions comes to your mind when AWS is a collection of services. As we have practically seen, we have logged into AWS and I have shown you a list of all the services. They're close to 250 services. What are the list of services which are covered as part of this training course? Do we learn all the 250 services? Impossible. No one learns all the services. So they are primary, very important services which are used by most of the companies. So these are the list of services which are covered as part of a training course. EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud, S3, storage service, identity and access management, Elastic Load Balancer, auto scaling, virtual private cloud, Route 53, relational database service, elastic beanstalk, stock, cloud trial, simple email service, queuing service, notification service, cloud formation, cloud friend, cloud watch. These are the list of 16 services which are covered as part of training course. Okay, so these are the list of services. There are 250 services, but nobody uses all the 250 services. They're primarily very important services which we need to pick up, which are very important in the market. So these are the list of services which are picked up. These are the important services which every IT consultant nowadays needs to know this set of services. These are the set of services as covered as part of a training course. To complete all these services, the duration required is 25 days and each session is 1 hour. And the session timings, as we have started today's session, starts at 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And each session is also recorded. These are the services which are covered as part of a training course. Next, most important, many have questions with respect to certification. You may have a question, Sunil, after completing this course, what kind of certification I can attempt? Before getting on to the what kind of certification you can do, but there are different levels of certification AWS provides. You can see here, one is foundational level, associate level there are 3 papers, and professional level there are 2 papers, and then specialty level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are number of services what is a number of certifications what AWS provides. Okay, clear? There is no importance for foundational level. There is no importance for foundational level. Please do not attempt the foundational level certification. It's not required. My training helps you to clear AWS certified solutions architect associate level. This is the preferred certification in the market. If you want to be certified in AWS, no matter you may be from the operations team, no matter you may be a developer, maybe you are from the support team, you are from any team, you may be from the developer track, but still the preferred certification in the market is AWS certified solutions architect associate level. If you're aiming for certification, if you're going for the first certification, I strongly recommend you to attempt for AWS certified solutions architect associate level. And this training, the 16 services which are covered as part of the training course, is suitable to become solutions architect. You can become solutions architect after completing this course. So after completing this course, I'll be providing you dumps. After completing this course, I'll be providing you dumps. Dumps are nothing but the frequently asked questions. After completing this course, I'll be providing you the dumps. Dumps are nothing but the frequently asked questions. Prepare for the dumps. They are close to 250 questions. So you need to prepare for the dumps. You need to understand the question and you need to understand the right answer. And you may get the same questions in the certification from the dumps which you have prepared. So that's how this training helps you to become AWS certified solutions architect. This training is for participants who wants to become a solutions architect. Okay. And to clear associate level, it's not mandatory that you need to appear foundational level. Directly you can appear for AWS certified solutions architect. You know, there is no prerequisite for this. So please do not go for foundational level. I strongly recommend to go for AWS certified solutions architect associate level. Clear about this? Yep. It's time for your questions. Obviously, there are many participants raising their hand. We cannot answer all the questions, but let's have interactions. Surabhi Singh. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Surabhi. How are you doing?
Hey, hi, Sunil. Hi, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too.
Thank you. Yes, I'm doing well.
So,
Your question, please.
yeah, while through this presentation, I do have questions, and meanwhile, I have noted it down.
Yes.
So the first question, I would say that, okay, actually, I'll start with, I do have experience around 7 years and 6 months, and I have been into Java technology, like from the start of my career.
Okay.
From last few months, I have been moved to a team which helps, which is a team of like completely Docker and Kubernetes we are using over there. Okay.
So slowly you are interacting with the DevOps team.
Kind of, yes. So I would say that there is not much Java that the team is using. It's a kind of like first time we have some product called as Remedy, and that needs to be go on, on premise.
Okay.
That is one thing. So I do have a question that I have seen a couple of members, they are using in my team the AWS environment for OpenShift.
Okay.
So is it necessary that this Docker and Kubernetes is mandatory for AWS applications deployment, or can we use AWS without having the knowledge of these two?
If you want to be comfortable with Docker and Kubernetes, you have to learn one cloud platform. You have to be comfortable with one cloud platform, either AWS or Azure or GCP. Okay. So your client, your organization using which cloud platform? Is it Azure or AWS?
It's a AWS.
It's AWS.
We do have Azure also, but not in very much right now.
Yeah, so your current team is now working on AWS, isn't it?
AWS, correct.
So you have to make yourself comfortable on the AWS environment.
Okay.
And these services helps you to make comfortable on AWS environment. Then using this AWS knowledge, you can easily understand DevOps and how exactly containers can be created on the AWS infrastructure. Clear?
So we can say that can be integrated. Like
it can be integrated, yes. Yeah, you're right.
And so one last question. When you were describing about the what are the features AWS provides, not AWS, like
in
other.
In fact, every cloud platform provides three features: availability, scalability, and pay as you go basis.
So when we talk about availability, so okay, we can understand that it is available. We can have the
term availability refers to no downtime.
Yeah, I mean the deployed applications that can be available at
100% available. Yes.
Right? So how does, I mean, can we say that, okay, the deployed applications, those are also portable in nature, that it does not have to be dependent, with respect to any operating systems or something like that?
Yes, they are portable in nature, especially if you are using Docker environment. They are portable.
Okay.
You got this question because you are dealing with Docker. That's the reason.
Right. Yes, that's why I'm integrating with those.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Anil. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. You are from which city?
I'm in Pune and I'm currently working with BMC Software.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mohan Gullappaneni. Good morning, Mohan. How are you doing? You are allowed to unmute yourself, Mohan, and we can have a talk.
Hello, Sunil, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mohan. How are you?
Yeah, hi Sunil. Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You're from which city?
I'm from Bangalore city.
Okay.
Sunil, one generic question from my side. Thank you for the detailed introduction and the detailed info about it.
I think you're getting a call, Mohan.
Okay, Sunil, I'm from the SAP background.
SAP.
Currently working as a supply chain team.
Okay.
My question is,
do you know recently SAP has been tied up with AWS, and SAP can also be implemented on AWS. Recently, there was a understanding between SAP and AWS.
Yes, I heard that, but not in the deep.
Okay.
The question is, for supply chain management, see, this is completely, we are in the functional background, and I don't know about AWS. I'm just asking this question. Is this something related to the coding or like the process wise or functional wise?
No, not at all. Okay. This is not related to process wise, which is helping the client to implement their business process. No, it's not the case. It's all about helping the client's infrastructure, Mohan. Okay. So I hope you know in SAP, you will have a dev instance, QA instance, and production instance, and all the clients will maintain these instances on premises data centers, isn't it, Mohan? Okay. Instead, they can also have their instances. They have the same hardware on AWS. So it does not help the clients to manage their business process, but it helps the clients to manage their infrastructure and makes the concept more simplified. Okay. Clear, Mohan?
Yeah, clear. And see, After getting certified in AWS, we are completely worked on a different background. Now we certified in the AWS. Like how we can look into the opportunities in the AWS. So like what are the best ways to get into the AWS?
This means Mohan, you're planning to change your current platform from SAP to cloud platform. Agree? In case if you're planning to do that,
yes.
I recommend you to learn one more course called DevOps. Okay. Once you are acquire AWS skills and then top of it, if you acquire DevOps skills, that will be the best thing which helps you to migrate your current SAP to cloud, pure cloud platform. Got it?
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. Rishabh Khurana.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Rishabh. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much for asking, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Yes,
Your
sir.
question.
So the same link will be tomorrow, sir? Tomorrow class, sir?
Link will not change.
Link will not change. Okay.
For the next, for throughout the batch, because the live training is absolutely free. So you don't need to worry about this. Next question.
Yeah, no, sir. Only one question.
Okay, only one question. And one more important point. I hope most of you are already on WhatsApp groups. If you are not part of the WhatsApp group in this particular batch, we have created the AWS batch 77 WhatsApp group. If you're not part of the WhatsApp group, I strongly recommend you to join the WhatsApp group so that you can get this current batch training updates day to day. So I hope most of you are in the WhatsApp group. In case if you're not part of the WhatsApp group, I strongly recommend you to join the WhatsApp group using the below link. Okay. I'm sending the WhatsApp group in the WhatsApp group joining link in the chat box. This is the current batch WhatsApp group. So please join in this WhatsApp group. Okay. So that you get the updates about the batch in this particular WhatsApp group. Okay. Rohit Patnaik, good morning.
Hi, Sunil. Good morning.
Good morning, Rohit. Your question, your question, please.
Yeah, actually, I'm in the testing background, so I was looking for a career transition to AWS and cloud platforms. So, will this course
100% helps you.
That?
In case if you're planning to change your platform from testing, if you want to change it, obviously we want to go to the latest technologies, isn't it, Rohit? And AWS is currently latest in the market. Okay, so I want to acquire skills of AWS, and then I also want you to move to DevOps. Okay, so that you can easily change your technology. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rohit. Sumit Rawal. I think this batch is Sumit Rawal. Can you hear me? I can see your hand raised. Your question, please.
So you said now that foundation exam is not that much important actually, but you know, in my company, like manager is saying first go for foundational and then go for associate exam. I don't know why he's saying.
It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. You can directly go for associate solutions architect. Okay, so it's up to you.
Second thing is, right now I'm in Java. In future, I don't want to stay in Java. I want to go in a like architect side. So which exam should I take?
Solutions architect.
Okay, solution architect, right? Instead of
solutions architect, you have two levels. Do you remember, Sumit? One is associate level, the next one is professional level. Okay, you have to complete associate level first, and then if you want to explore yourself, then also you can go for professional level.
Okay, sir.
But this training is designed for solutions architect associate level. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I can see many messages saying that the group is full. I'm providing an alternate group. So please do not join the duplicate groups. Please do not join the duplicate groups. I want all the participants to be one platform for quick communication to get the day-to-day updates about this WhatsApp batch. I'm providing you one more group. Please join the second group, and please do not join the duplicate groups. Okay. Ellappan, good morning.
Good morning, Sunil. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Most of the AWS trainers are not moving into database specialist course. What is the reason behind it?
Yes. If you want to, if most of the AWS trainers does not focus on services related to database, because if the trainer wants to provide services related to database, the trainer should have database exposure. He should be a SQL developer or he should be a database administrator, so that he can focus on the services specialized to database. Okay. So even you first point is, this is something like a startup course. Everybody should know this associate level course, Elapan. After
Yeah.
this, according to your specialty, if you are database specialist, then I recommend you to learn services related to DBA. There in Udemy, there are a lot of courses specialized to database, so you have to upgrade in your vertical. Okay.
Okay. What about your from your end? You're
From
going to take up.
my
Yeah.
end, I will be training only one service, that's called a relational database service, RDS, which helps in clients hosting their Oracle or relational databases to cloud. Okay. To only to that extent. Okay. But if you want to explore yourself, you have to purely learn many other services under databases. Okay. Which helps in migrating services also. Okay.
It's a direct exam, correct? No need to involve in the architect or another level. Directly, we will go for database specialist, correct? Without any in startup
In
exams.
fact, if you can see specialist courses
In the 12th slide, yeah.
Yeah. There is a special.
You are not mentioned, yeah.
There's specialized course for big data, certificate for Alexa. There's a specialized course for machine learning, advanced networking, security, but there's no specialized course for database.
Yeah, it is there. DBS course number is DBS C01. Database specialty is there.
Okay, that's okay. You can appear for it. For that, you have to explore yourself, the content, what is there in that particular done, and then accordingly to prepare it. But this training helps you to become the basic one. Okay.
Okay.
The standard one, solutions architect. Okay. Clear? Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
From which city?
Thanks, Sonali. Yeah. Chennai, working in Indonesian Technology Business Center.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Elapan. Okay.
So the certified specialty exam is more expensive than first two. Is it so?
The cost of the training differs, not much difference, 2,000 to 3,000 from level to level. More than the certification, the concepts and the services differs. Okay. Sumit. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today's session. So we are done with our agenda for today's session. We have understood what is AWS. AWS is as simple as collection of services offered over the internet. So what is our plan for tomorrow's session? Our plan for tomorrow's session is to get into practicals of AWS. We will be logging into AWS, and if time, we'll learn how to create a new AWS account. I'm sure many participants are not having AWS account. We'll learn how to create a new AWS account. I hope if you're not having an AWS account, you have to first learn how to create a new AWS account. What's our agenda for tomorrow's class? Our agenda for tomorrow's session is to understand how to create a new AWS account. You have to have an AWS account so that you can start getting into practicals. We'll learn how to create a new AWS account, and then we'll also jump into the first service that is called as EC2. We are jumping into the first practicals of the first service called EC2. That's our agenda for tomorrow's session. Stay tuned in the WhatsApp group. Please message me if you're not part of the WhatsApp group so that you get the updates about this particular training. Thank you all. I hope you have enjoyed the session. See you tomorrow, where we'll jump into the practicals of the most interesting service of AWS. That's the first service that's called EC2. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.